It's no secret there's still more work to be done, especially in Washington, where Democrats would rather cry shutdown than continue current funding of the Department of Homeland Security. And they're more concerned with punishing Kristi Noem than they actually are with those who break the law. But someone who undoubtedly puts law and order before politics is Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. And I asked him about what comes next. Well, Todd Blanche, I'm so excited to sit down with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
I think people are very focused on what's going on out in Minnesota. We saw that Tom Homan has now taken over operations out there. At the same time, you have Mayor Frey, who has posted on X that he will not enforce federal immigration laws. So maybe you can tell us from the DOJ perspective, how does it usually work whenever you have federal authorities working with local authorities? What does that usually look like in a typical operation?
The way it works in virtually every community in this country for a long time is that when ICE is going to, when there's going to be an arrest, or they're going to go and get an illegal alien who's a criminal, they work with local law enforcement. These are the men and women in our communities that know the community, they know how to do crowd control, and they frankly keep the communities safe. And so when you have situations, which are rare, like in Minneapolis, where you have leadership just telling the police officers, do nothing, it makes for a very unsafe environment. President Trump, DHS, Secretary Noem, certainly the Attorney General, everybody supports peaceful protests. There is nothing wrong with American citizens getting out there and saying what they want to say. But it has to be done in a way that allows law enforcement, ICE, DHS, anybody doing their lawful jobs to be able to do so. And when you have leadership saying, no, we're not even going to let them go out there, it necessarily leads to problems.
From your perspective, and I guess the American people hear Mayor Frey say he's not going to comply with federal laws. Does he have the right to do that?
He certainly doesn't have to help law enforcement, but what do the American people expect from law enforcement? What do the American people expect from local leaders when it comes to keeping all of our communities safe? It's also telling his citizens, go out there, record, disrupt, and that's been interpreted with throwing rocks, throwing ice, throwing frozen water bottles at law enforcement doing their jobs. These men and women have kids, have parents, have wives, have husbands, and they are doing their job. They're effectuating immigration policy that is the law that has been endorsed by every single president for the past 20 years.
Well, I think a lot of the issue that we've seen specifically in Minneapolis comes from the sanctuary policies there.
Yes.
And the president was very strong earlier this month in saying that he wanted to end federal funding by February 1st for sanctuary cities out there. From the DOJ, can you explain the legal standing and how you would go about enforcing something like that?
First of all, the president is 100% correct. Okay, the whole concept, we call them sanctuary cities because what they are a sanctuary for criminals. In a normal situation, an illegal alien who has committed a crime, there's a detainer placed on them. What that means is federal authorities tell the state, hey, you've arrested somebody who's here illegally and should be deported. In virtually every jurisdiction that's not a sanctuary city, what happens is the local law enforcement, when they arrest him, they call ICE and they say, hey, we have this illegal alien, can you come and get them? What that means is that 2 ICE officers go to the local prison, they're able to take him into custody safely and put him into deportation proceedings. Okay, that's the way it is supposed to work under the law. It is safe for our community, it is safe for our law enforcement, and it makes sure the laws are enforced. Sanctuary city policies, they don't tell us. That person is let out, whether they've committed sexual assault, domestic violence, DUI, check fraud, it doesn't matter the crime. And now 8 to 10 ICE officers have to go effectuate an arrest in a dangerous situation. We are talking about people who are criminals being protected by sanctuary cities. And there's a lot of things that DOJ is doing to effectuate President Trump's policies. We have multiple lawsuits filed across sanctuary cities all across the country, not just in Minneapolis, saying that you can't do this. You cannot thwart immigration policy and immigration law and lawful laws just because you've chosen to do so. And as for funding, there is some funding that DOJ controls that we can shut down because of sanctuary city policies. But really what President Trump said this week and last week about how Congress needs to step in here and say, no, you can't do this, is really something that needs to happen. One
of the other spotlights that's been on Minnesota has to do with the fraud out there. And I know that so far the DOJ has charged around 100 people in fraud-related cases. Are there any new updates on that front?
Absolutely. This is a years-long investigation into what is a massive fraud out of Minnesota. And when we say fraud, what we're talking about are billions and billions of American taxpayer dollars that are supposed to be spent on in cities and communities around this country. There's been over 1,000 interviews. We've done almost 2,000 subpoenas. There's multiple ongoing cases. We're not stopping, not just in Minnesota, but in other places as well.
The Department of Justice is also suing Minnesota to compel the state to share voter and welfare data. What is the goal behind all of that data?
We're not just doing it in Minnesota. We're doing it in Republican states. We're doing it in red states, blue states, and it's because we have an obligation, and the American people expect us to do everything in our power to make sure only people who are eligible to vote are voting. And so, yes, we're asking for voter rolls in among other places, Minnesota, because there's a lot of suspicion around what's happening there. And as for the welfare rolls and things like that, again, that goes back to the massive fraud we talked about. And unfortunately, at least to this point, we've met nothing but resistance.
We've seen political violence, we've seen heated rhetoric, all of these things. Do you feel like we can get back to a place of civility?
I really hope so. And yes, I do think we can. I think that what President Trump has done in his first year in office, and he's talked about it, but it's because it's true, is he has fulfilled virtually all of his campaign promises, which is what the American people put him into office to do. And there's a lot of people out there that do not like that. And I think at some point that the temperature will get toned down. And the other thing that I think is important is most of this country loves what President Trump's doing. Most of this country, you leave Minnesota, you leave Washington, D.C., and some of these very liberal locations, and this is what I voted for. Make America Safe Again is not just a slogan, it's something that we live by, and that's what we're going to keep on doing.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.